Hi everybody. I had a pretty fun hand in a speedball the other day that it was pretty amazing. First, there's some interesting things to talk about in the bidding, but the play was it's one of these hands where at trick one there was enough information for me to know the entire hand before I played a single trick. And so we're going to start off by going through the bidding. My right hand opponent opened a club. I'm vulnerable against not, and I'm pretty aggressive overcaller. This is just not good enough to overcall vulnerable. My suit quality is not there. If I had a little bit better, it's not about the point count. If my king of diamonds was the king of hearts, I probably would have found my way in. It's more just it's the combination suit quality, the vulnerability, and just the lack of high cards in general, and also not great distribution. The queen of spades isn't great, so I decided to pass and went one no trump on my left, and my partner made a takeout double. Uh, Now my right hand opponent rebid two clubs, and it was my bid. I have This is a perfect hand to make a free bid of two hearts. Don't get caught on some misconceptions that you need too many more points than this to compete at the two level. Our partner's got an opening hand with at least three cards in diamonds and three cards in hearts and three cards in spades. So we have a sure eight card heart fit. It is absolutely right to compete to two hearts. And from there, it went pass, pass, and my right hand opponent came back with three clubs. Now, I have a really good hand given the fact that my partner's got a takeout double for me. Like, I have a sure eight card heart fit. This is the kind of hand that I don't have great defense, but I have good offense. I really felt like it was the right idea for me to compete to the three level. Now, it's really important that I had two choices here. I could bid three diamonds or I could bid three hearts. When partner doubled, I'm usually going to tend towards bidding a major. Given that I know we have an 8 card major fit, I don't even want to bring diamonds into the game. If I bid three diamonds, my partner might look at a hand with four diamonds and three hearts, and they might say, I'd rather play in diamonds, and I don't really want that. I would rather play in my 8 card heart fit. So I competed to three hearts, and it went pass, pass, pass. The opponents led the queen of clubs, and dummy came down with kind of that hand I was a little bit worried about. Having partner had four diamonds and three hearts, so I definitely wanted to be in three hearts. Before I get into how to play this hand, I want you to take a moment and try to figure out what east west hands are. I genuinely, at this point in the hand, decided what east hand was and therefore what west hand was based only on the information that I got in the bidding combined with that queen of clubs lead. So pause the video for a second, take your time, and try to write out what you think each hand is. Okay, so from the bidding, we East opened a club. The big piece of information on this hand, yes, East has opened clubs and bid more clubs and bid more clubs. That's definitely good information, and that combined with that Queen of Clubs lead, that Queen of Clubs lead looks like it's a singleton or it's a doubleton, because normally if they had three of them to the Queen, they would lead third best. So I think East has seven clubs, but the very very interesting piece of information is that West responded one no trump. When you respond one no trump over your partner's one club, you're denying a 4 card major. So because I only have six spades and I know West doesn't have four of them, I know that East has four spades. The spades should be split with three with West and four with East. So I already believe that East has seven clubs and four spades. That's where I'm starting this hand. And then looking at the heart suit, I can use that same one no trump bid to finish off the shape in the heart suit. So West cannot have four hearts for their one no trump bid. So West has at most three hearts. That means that East has to be 4-2-0-7. So it's very rare that you have a hand that at trick one, before you even start playing the hand, that you can figure out the entire distribution of the hand. Let's see how that's going to work. How we can use that information. So what I believe is that East has a void in diamonds. So the play started by went Queen of Clubs and they overtook with the King. Now that was, in my opinion, if they have a diamond void, a very big mistake. What they really wanted to do, if they had a diamond void, is to play a discouraging club. They wanted to tell their partner, I don't like clubs, and then maybe they'll get their partner to change suits and hopefully give them a diamond rough. Anyway, so they overtook with the King of Clubs. They played the Ace of Clubs back. And now they shifted to the Eight of Spades, and it went low, and they went up with the ace. So now that I saw that the ace of spades was on my left, I now have a very, very good picture of the high cards because East has opened the bidding, and so far they've only showed up with the ace king of clubs. That's 7 points. So if they have a diamond void, they don't have the jack of diamonds. So they have 7 points in clubs, at most 1 in spades. East for sure has the king of hearts. And that might explain why they weren't so anxious to get a diamond ruff, because they have king doubleton of hearts. So now they came back a spade, and this is a very interesting situation. So normally with this heart suit, the plan would be to play to play ace of hearts and a heart towards your queen. But I saw a problem with that. That if I went that route and I played ace of hearts and a heart towards my queen, that East could win their king of hearts, doubleton, and now West would be sitting with the jack or 10 of hearts, whichever heart that they have left. And if East plays another club, I'm going to have to decide what to do. I'm going to have to decide what to ruff. I'm going to show you what happens. I'm going to change over here. You can see all 4 hands, and I'm going to click through the play. So if I had won this spade with the queen, and I played a heart over to the ace, and a heart towards my queen, I got the heart suit right. I'm only going to lose 1 heart. But now East can play another club, and West is going to get to over-ruff me. You see, it doesn't matter what I do. If I ruff with the 9, West can over-ruff with the jack. So I saw this problem coming. I'm flipping back over here to the play. I saw this problem coming and realized that in order to stop that from happening, what I need to do is I need to be able to over-ruff West if they have with the ace of hearts. So instead, I popped up with that king of spades in order to lead a low heart towards my queen. Same idea, but I still have that ace. So now, after that happened, there's nothing that they can do, because if they lead a club, what's going to happen is West is can ruff, but I can over ruff. Let me see if I can back this up a couple tricks and show you what would have happened if I had gone up with the king. You can see if I went up with the king and I led a low heart, now when it goes king, I'm protected by the fact that when they play a club, I can throw a diamond or I can ruff. It doesn't really matter. But I guess I ought to ruff, and they can ruff with the 7. I can over ruff with the ace, and then I can play a heart over to my queen to draw the last trump. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting hand. It's amazing I love this game when I have a hand like this where there's just all that information. Now, being able to take advantage of that information is a whole other story. I mean, even to visualize that they could win the king of hearts and give their partner that over ruff with the long club and seeing how to counter it, that's tough stuff. But just the process of going through and reasoning each shape is a lesson in of itself of just how much information, not only with what they have bid, but what they haven't bid. That West has not bid a 4-card major, so they don't have one, and how that was able to just complete the puzzle. What a hand, and what a great game that we all love. Thank you very much, and I will be sharing more content soon. See you later.